Hi, my friends. I'm Mrs. S. I'm your STEAM teacher. And are you ready for your STEAM class today? Yes, we are going to do some cool experiment the way we did last time. Do you remember the way we did experiment with the coloring dough and we learned about mixing the colors? And before that, we did an experiment with the magnet when we learned how certain objects attract to magnet. And the same way, we are going to do some cool experiment this time too. And I have brought certain objects for you that uh, I will call you here as a volunteer, and you can come here and we can do the experiment together. I have a bowl of water for you so that you can learn yourself why certain things float and certain things sink in the water. So, have you ever observed that certain things, how do they float in the water? Have you ever seen them? Do you want to share? Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, yes, some of the friends here. Yeah, do you want to share too? Okay, go ahead. Yes. Okay. That was cool. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I will explain it to you. So, sometimes when you think the objects uh, sink in the water, the reason behind that, if the object is heavier than the water that it removes, it goes down in the bottom. And if the object is lighter than the water it removes, it remains up, it floats in the water. My friends, the objects that float in the water, and the reason behind that, the objects are made of molecules, and if the molecules are tightly packed, the object is dense, and if the molecules are not highly packed and they are loose, the object is not that dense. So mainly if the object is dense, it goes down, it sinks, and if the object is not that dense, it will float. So I need 4 volunteers here. You can come and line up here, and I will give each of you one object, and you can put it in the bowl, and we can see whether it sinks or float. But before that, we need to make predictions. So I'm going to ask you whether this object will sink or float, and you need to tell me whether it sinks or floats. So are we ready? Yes. Yes, you can come here and line up here. Yes, you can hold it. So let's see, let's start our experiment. So let's see this orange. What did you predict? Yes, so some of the friends who predicted that the orange is gonna float were right, and some of the friends who predicted that um, it will sink. Nice prediction. Thanks for guessing. As a scientist should always be ready to predict, and we should not worry about whether our prediction was right or wrong. We should always try to predict and explore, and that's what scientists do. First, we observe, we make an observation what is around us, and then we ask question of what's going to happen next, and some of us make some prediction, and the other friends make different predictions, but that's fine. We can be different from each other, and when we are making prediction, we does not have to be right or wrong. And after our prediction, when we do our experiment, we find out ourselves whether our prediction was right or wrong, and then we get our answer. So, what do you think? This ping pong ball, will it go down in the bottom or it will just float? How many hands I can see? Can you raise your hands for float? The kids who think that the ping pong ball is gonna float, raise your hand. Okay, now some other friends who think that this ball is gonna go down, sink in the water. Can you raise your hands? Okay, let's see. Let's figure out. Yes, it floats. Amazing. So, can some of my volunteer friends come here and we will see whether it goes, some of the objects goes down and what remains up. Yes, you can hold it. Thank you so much. Let's see. What do you think, my friends? This penny, is it going to sink or float? Okay, let's see. Yes, so the penny went down in the bottom. And what about this pin? Let's see, let's make prediction. And the paper clip went down. And what about this pencil? Sink or float? So yes, my friends, the pencil is floating. So now, my friends, I'm going to give you a worksheet, and then you can make a happy face for the objects that you think is gonna float, and we are going to give it a sad face if you think this object sinks. So we are not using any scissors or glue stick for this activity. We are just using a pencil and eraser. Be ready. Show me that you're ready. You can take out your pencil boxes and take out one pencil and eraser for this activity. And again, I'm going to repeat my instruction. You are going to give it a happy face if you think the object floats, and you are going to give a sad face when you think the object is going down. Do not give happy face and the sad face at the same time. You're only give it a happy face or a sad face. So based on our experiment, the worksheet has the same objects that we just did. It has a ping pong ball, it has a paper clip. You can see on the paper it has a paper clip and a penny and an orange. So if you, based on our experiment, if you think that the orange was floating, give it a happy face, and if you think that the object sinks, then give it a sad face. Are we good? Give me a thumbs up. Are we good with the instruction? Did you understand that? Do you have any question about the instruction? So are we good? So you can start working on that, and if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm here. Thank you so much. Let's start working on it.